Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a two-page layout with Mickey Mouse and his friends. I've noticed a couple of people have done this and I really wanted to go ahead and give it a try. I found this layout a couple of times on Pinterest. I know Faith Abigail Designs has done it. And about a month or so ago, I know Carolyn from Crafting with Wine had given it a try and I just loved all of them and I wanted to give it a try as well. So I'm actually making a series of these layouts. It'll be about 3 or 4 of them. So hopefully you'll take a look. The paper that I'm using today is from Hobby Lobby. It does measure 11.5 by 11.5, and I'll go ahead and bag that on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. I have inked my edges with my Stampin' Up! Chocolate Chip ink pad, and I'll go ahead and tape it down with my ATG. My next piece measures 11.5 by 5.5, and unfortunately I can't remember where I got this piece of paper from. I've actually completed this layout over a week and a half ago, so I've had it sitting down, and unfortunately I don't remember. I'm so sorry. And I'll go ahead and bring it up here towards the top. And for my next page, I actually already have it ready. To start off, I do have Mickey Mouse house. This is a Googled image that I found, did a print and cut. It does measure 7 3/4 by 6 1/4, and I've gone ahead and glittered it with my stickles. The rest of my images are all Googled images that I brought down to my silhouette. I traced them, clicked on release compound path, separated my layers so when I went ahead and cut them out, I could choose the color cardstock I wanted. For my first piece, this does measure 5 3/4 by 5.5. I'll go ahead and bring it down here towards the bottom of my house. I have 2 pieces of fences. They do measure 4.5 by 2 3/4, and I did one for each side. And again, only the house has been print and cut. Everything else has been pieced together. Next, I do have my tree. My tree measures 4 5/8 by 6 3/4. I'll bring it here towards the center. I do have Pluto's house. The house measures 4 1/8 by 3 1/4. The only thing I didn't add here on top, it said Pluto. I went ahead and decided on not using it just because I just didn't want to. I thought it looked nice without it, and I popped it up on 1 thickness of foam tape. I'll bring this down here. Next, I do have my lovely Mickey and Pluto. I made them really big. It's easier for me to make them big, just for the little tiny pieces. It's easier for me when I have to piece them down. They do measure 6 1/8 by 6 inches. Now I've had a couple of requests to show how I find images on Google and how I go about using them. This morning I have been working on how to learn. It's not hard how to record when I'm using the computer. I did a couple of recordings. They didn't come out so well, so I'm still learning, but I will be doing a video hopefully soon. I'll continue this afternoon, hopefully when my kids are napping, to see how that goes, and hopefully I could show you how I go about looking for images and borders to see if it helps anybody. So this one I'll go ahead and bring down here. and I popped it up on 1 thickness of foam tape. I do have my mini. She does measure 3 7/8 by 5 3/4. She's also popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'll bring her here towards the bottom. I do have 3 photo mats. They do measure 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. On my silhouette, I did an internal shadow for the center, and I have 3 of them. I do have my sun. My sun measures 3 inches by 2 5/8. And lastly, I do have a couple of clouds. They do measure 2 3/4 by 1 1/8, and one of them is popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. And these, I'm still not sure if I'll go ahead and use them, so let's go ahead and put them to the side and let's see how it turns out. And I'll go ahead and use my zip dry. Go ahead and wait to put this one, just so I could put it afterwards. I'm just going to bring my house a little bit down. There we go. Now for my clouds, I'm not too sure if I'll go ahead and use them. Let's see. Next, from Hobby Lobby, I do have these little paper flowers. They are the Paper Studio brand. And I'm just going to go ahead and randomly put them around the grass area. And there you have it. This is my 2-page Mickey and Friends scrapbook layout. If you enjoyed the video and like to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it as well. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.